Welcome to the 2019 Homestead Days Parade, live television broadcast on News Channel Nebraska. This presentation of the 2019 Homestead Days Parade is brought to you by the Kensington, by Ashley Home Store, the Beatrice Chamber of Commerce, Pinnacle Bank of Beatrice, and by Lillian Fritsch Insurance. We hope you enjoy this parade broadcast on News Channel Nebraska.
Welcome, everybody, to the 2019 Homestead Days Parade. My name is Trevor Steinmeier. I'm with News Channel Nebraska, Old Red 99.5 and Queeby. And with me here today is Walker Zolkowski from Engage. We will be serving as your MCs today here for the parade. We had a little rain this morning, but it turned out to be a beautiful morning, right, Walker?
What Chamber of Commerce Day. We could ask for nothing better.
There we go. And you guys have had several events here throughout Homestead Days. How those went so far?
So far, it's been a good turnout. We've been fortunate to be able to get through all the things that are planned. The rain threw a little bit of a wrench in plans this morning for the mayor's fun run. So he's sitting over here next to us too, and we guess we'll have to get to that one next year.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we got a great parade plan for you all today. Just about 80 entries, so should be a good one. And we are expecting the first couple to come down the street. And as I look down the street, I can see some sirens. That's usually a good sign of things to come. Of course, we'd like to thank everyone for sponsoring us on TV. We are lucky enough to have a broadcast on News Channel Nebraska TV as well. Thank you to the Beatrice Chamber, Pinnacle Bank, the Kensington, Ashley Home Store, and Lillian Fritsch Insurance.
The first thing we got to see so far, which is always a treat for everyone to get things started off, was the flying Conestogas that have circled twice so far. Maybe we'll see them again. What do you think, Trevor?
Yeah, there was about 6 all in formation. A cool sight to see.
In addition to some of the sponsors that Trevor just mentioned, some of the big sponsors for today's parade and for Homestead Days, we'd like to say thank you to Dynas Pharmacy, to Eye Care Specialties, Schultz & Associates, Sonic, and Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Raffle tickets are for sale. For those that haven't gotten their tickets so far, they're $10 per ticket. You have a 1 in 500 chance to win the Playhouse, which you've seen out in front of the Chamber building or out in front of the Carnegie building. It's a giant rocket ship with a slide that does go down like a rocket. It's fast. Also, there's a chance for an airplane ride on the 4th of July to look over at the top of the fireworks, and a ride in a pace car at the Beatrice Speedway. So 1 in 500 chance, $10 per ticket. You can get those at the Chamber office.
Now, Walker, you got a lot of events planned upcoming for after the parade as well. Talk about some of those.
Well, we're hoping that today we can get through Rib Fest. If the rain stays away tonight, that's always a treat for the community. That's a big fundraiser for Rib Fest. Let's hope we can make out to that. Also, there's just activities all day long in Charles Park from 12 to 5. There's art in the park from 12:30 to 3:30. Laser tag, which is tested and approved by all Chamber and Engage staff. Monkey motion, mobile gaming experience, prison break Beatrice. There's live music and entertainment, sidewalk chalk design contest, and so much more. There's also an outdoor movie in the park. Space Jam will be playing tonight at 9 p.m. In Chautauqua Park, we're going to have the swap meet on Saturday and Sunday. There's the show and shine on Saturday and the horseshoe tournament that's today as well. And then tomorrow is the prison break Beatrice.
Channel, Nebraska.
Which one's that?
Just a local news station here in.
If you look above you, we do have the flying Conestogas once again flying over top of us. Coming down the street as we speak is the Gage County Sheriff's Office leading the way as well as our local active military, the National Guard, other active military, and the Color Guard with the Homestead Leathernecks Detachment, United States Marine Corps, League Homestead Leathernecks Detachment 1430. If everyone could rise as they are presenting our colors here today.
We're filming right now. You're good.
Following up our Color Guard, our Homestead Leathernecks Detachment, we have the American Legion Riders, Post 27. The American Legion Riders is an all-volunteer organization. They serve veterans and their families. They provide patriotic escorts, flag lines to honor those that have served. They also work to serve the community as well, do several things in the community. The American Legion is celebrating its 100th year today, and this year, and that's 100 years of service to veterans and the communities. A round of applause for the American Legion Riders.
Each year, our Homestead Days Planning Committee meets monthly to plan this amazing community celebration. One of the activities that the committee does that perhaps doesn't receive as much hype as some of the other events that go on, but is very important, is to accept nominations from the community for the event parade Grand Marshal. While reviewing the nominees, the committee takes into consideration memberships and organizations that the person or persons had been involved with and how she or he has impacted our community. All candidates are reviewed and then a vote is taken to choose the honoree. This year, I'm honored to introduce to this year's Grand Marshals, Terry and Stephanie Perkins. As many of you know, Terry and Steph have been heavily involved in supporting the Beatrice community for many different capacities. Steph is a former teacher at BPS. Both she and Terry are still supporters of education. Terry and Steph were the owner-operators of Valentino's in Beatrice for over 30 years, and during which time they supported the community through contributions to fundraisers for organizations, through helping develop young talent through employment, at Valentino's through mentoring, encouraging, and training, and many other countless ways, which include being actively involved in organizations all around community.
We also have the City of Beatrice and the Board of Public Works. They're privileged to serve the citizens of our community as they celebrate the community members that make ideas happen. We can't help but think of a light bulb. We are proud to power that light bulb and provide resources and support to keep our community moving forward. Today, the City of Beatrice is featuring vehicles from the Electric Department, Street Department, and Community Development Department, as well as the Beatrice Fire and Rescue Color Guard, ladder truck, ambulance, and the 5th grade student honorees, the Junior Firefighter Program. This is part of the City of Beatrice Board of Public Works, the Electric Department truck. Got the Street Department truck here as well. And following the community development truck, we have the guys that help everyone in our rural districts, the Beatrice Rural Fire District.
Next, we have the Beatrice High School Dance, Marching Band, and Cheer. The Beatrice High School Black Diamond Dancers, the Marching Band, and the Cheer Squad have a long tradition of providing school spirit and entertainment at Beatrice activities. Go Big O!
Up next, we do have the Homestead National Monument of America float that represents the innovation of the Homestead Act and explores the idea of what the future of homesteading might look at. Where we will homestead next, the moon, Mars. Visit Homestead National Monument of America to learn more about the Homestead Act and the many ways it's shaped the nation. Have you been to the Homestead Monument?
Absolutely. You can't be in Beatrice without checking out Homestead.
Oh, absolutely. And it's certainly a treat to have a national monument here in our part of the area. Go visit it if you haven't.
The Salvation Army is honored to have been part of the Beatrice community for 125 years. We have served the community by meeting human need in the name of Jesus and have watched Beatrice overcome many challenges. The Salvation Army serves the community through Emergency Food Pantry, the Family Store, and the Emergency Disaster Services Mobile Kitchen that serves food and water to first responders and disaster survivors. Look forward to being part of the Beatrice community for the next 125 years. Thank you for your support.
Up next is the Sesostris Shrine Center, located south of Lincoln at the intersection of Highway 77 and Sawtilla Road. There are 22 shrine hospitals for children. Shriners are committed to providing the best care for children in our specialty areas of orthopedics, burn care, spinal cord injury, cleft lip, and palate. Regardless of the family's ability to pay, Shriners consider the Shriner Hospital for Children to be the world's greatest philanthropers. For information about how to help any child, contact the Shrine Center or ask a Shriner that you see on the seat.
The Devan are the members of the board of directors of the Sesostris Shrine Center and manage the affairs of the shrine. They are all volunteers and serve without pay. The CEO of the Devan Center is the Potentate, and this year's Potentate is illustrious Sir Rich Eggerling.
Organized in 1971, this group regularly attends parades in this area. This 1956 American LaFrance fire truck and 6 mini trucks are owned, maintained, and operated by members of the firemen to promote Shrinedom.
Past President Mark Kinsey is the past Potentate. The director staff assists the Potentate and the Shrine Center with many events throughout the year, including installations and ceremonials and annual Shrine Circus. The unit parades with float, including the Shrine Bowl football float.
The Cruisin' Classics were formed by 13 charter members in 1992. They parade American-made 1980 and older automobiles is what you're seeing here today, along with trucks. They help the shrine by collecting aluminum cans and metals. Their motto is Cruisin' for our kids.
Captain Larry Lewis. The Shriners of the Sostrosa's Corvette unit are fans of the greatest car concept Detroit has ever designed. They enjoy sharing their enthusiasm by parading and showing their loving and maintained vehicles.
Good. How are you?
The Cruisin' Classics showing off some of their nice cars. A 1964 Impala SS here, driven by Paul Campbell. And now we are to the Mustangs. The Mustangs are a group of Sesostris nobles with classic Ford Mustangs. This unit was formed in the spring of 1977 with 6 members. The unit attends many parades and appreciates the welcome response given by the people along the way. The first in line is Charlie Lambert, driving his 66 Mustang. And here's always a parade favorite, the Tri-Scats. They're formed in 1968 as a precious drill unit for parades and competition. They performed in many parades in Nebraska and Kansas, as well as competing in regional competitions. They enjoy performing and entertaining the crowds with their precision maneuvers. Give it up for the Tri-Scats. Walker, you want to get on one of those after we're done? Have a little fun?
If we can convince him to come back, I'd sure take it for a spin.
Got some more Shriner Corvettes going through now.
Hey, Terry.
And more of the Tri-Scats.
Wow. Whoa.
How does he play that awesome music with those big hands? No one will ever know.
The Beatrice Area Chamber Ambassador serves the goodwill arm of the Chamber by promoting a positive relationship with existing, new business members and with our surrounding communities.
Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors for being able to broadcast this to other people around the state on News Channel Nebraska TV. A big thank you to Beatrice Chamber, Pinnacle Bank, the Kensington, Ashley Home Store, and Lillian Fritsch Insurance. Showing off the city of Beatrice and the community of Beatrice all across the state on News Channel Nebraska. Up next is Norris Public Power District. They proudly serve over 24,000 customers, including 35 communities in 6 counties in southeastern Nebraska. The district is dedicated to safely providing low-cost and reliable power to its customers in an environmentally friendly manner. Public Power has served Norris customers for nearly 85 years and continues to enhance the good life. And they're the guys that when the power goes out in the worst of weather, they get to go to work.
Thanks, Bruce.
Walker, while we have a minute here, talk about the raffle you guys are doing.
Have a sheet. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I have a sheet for that. Homestead Days raffle. So for $10 per ticket, there's a 1 in 500 chance to win 3 prizes. The first prize is a free ride over the Beatrice during the 4th of July by certified flight instructor John Cox.
So you'll actually get to fly over Beatrice.
In an airplane.
Nice.
Over the top of fireworks. The second prize is a spaceship-themed playground built with materials provided by Sack Lumber and Mead Lumber here in town. If you want to test it out first, it is sitting in front of the Carnegie Building. I will say my 2-year-old took it for a ride yesterday, and it's a fast slide. And the third prize is a ride in the official pace car at the Beatrice Speedway. So 3 very cool prizes.
Nice. And those are some pretty good prizes. And talk about how you can get tickets.
Tickets are available prior and during this week of the Homestead Days. The last day of purchase is tomorrow at noon. They're available at the Chamber, 218 North 5th Street. You can also ask anybody from the staff, board of directors, or any volunteers that have some with them. They're also available at participating banks in the area. The drawing will take place Sunday at 3:30, and the best part is you don't have to be present to win.
Coming up, everyone's favorite drive-thru, the Beatrice Sonic drive-thru, celebrating their 7th year in Beatrice. Home of the half-price shakes after 8 o'clock. Dennis Lyons is the owner and operating partner with Luke Flayton, the franchisee.
Just a little higher, buddy.
It's a hot dog throwing candy.
Coming up is the Good Samaritan Society Samaritan Springs. It's full of people making history by putting new ideas into motion. Their staff is dedicated to the care of residents and making sure their ideas of home is what they experience daily. Good Samaritan has made its history by joining Sanford Health this year. Come in and volunteer and check out all the activities that are available.
They got some Martians on the back of that one. Our next float is the Beatrice Power Drive team collaborates to design and construct energy-efficient electric vehicles that are then raced at the state level. The team's focus is on learning, and the organization has helped many students further their knowledge of engineering, developing collaboration abilities, and improving technical skills in welding and general mechanics. Showing off some of their electric vehicles right now. Nice.
Next is CNC Fireworks. It's a locally owned and operated fireworks retailer. They deal in consumer fireworks, bringing you some of the highest quality producers such as Winda, Shogun Brothers, Hot Shot, and many other quality brands. They also deal in display quality fireworks and put on professional displays like the one you may have seen last night. Come visit them, or maybe we'll see next week. Sorry. And come visit them at the 2 locations here in town.
Founded in 1882 by Father Michael McGivney, the Knights of Columbus is the largest fraternal Catholic men's organization in the world, consisting of over 1.9 million members and nearly 16,000 councils. The principles of charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism guide the members' commitment to improving their communities while supporting their church. Annually, the Knights donate more than $185 million and 75 million hours of their time to charitable needs and charitable projects.
That is a lot of hours. Next is the J. Huskers Auto Club, celebrating its 50th year and growing. Club based in Beatrice is open to all antique, classic, and muscle cars. Also antique engines, tractors, and more. It all adds appreciation for America's past.
That's a 62 Studebaker Hawk.
Sitting here next to the judges, I want to take a chance to thank again today's parade trophy sponsors. The trophy sponsors are Dynas Pharmacy, Eye Care Specialties, Schultz and Associates, Sonic, and Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
And all these parade entries are being judged by a panel of the judges as well. Do you know what they judge their criteria on?
Should we turn this over to the mayor and have him tell us what they're judging their criteria on?
Let's do it. Mayor Stanworth.
Well, we're actually trying to judge regarding theme, but there's all types of different entries, and we're also looking at the style of entry and whether or not it kind of fits with what we're about today. And I think it's so far it's been really good. We've had a little difficult time here deciding whether or not we were going to go below average, above average, or excellent, and we're kind of all over the board.
So you're saying it's going to be a close matchup, Mayor?
I haven't said anything like that.
And the parade theme is Make Ideas Happen. Next is Adult Teen Challenge, Women's Center providing hope for every addict in Beatrice. Thank you guys for your work.
Coming up next is Exmark Manufacturing. For more than 35 years, Exmark has been a part of Beatrice and Gage County and is proud to contribute hours of volunteer time, support for community events like Homestead Days. The many years of pioneering spirit and innovation have resulted in legendary durability, all-day comfort, and unmatched cut quality. They are Exmark, and they build the zero-turn mower. Landscape pros trust 2-to-1 over the next best-selling brand. To learn more, visit Exmark Manufacturing.
Thank you.
Looks like you could get a lot of mowing done with that one right there.
You know, the canopy, that's new to me. I could use one of those.
Yeah. 2 swipes and your yard would be done. You also mentioned some activities after the parade coming up. Arts in the Park, 12:30 to 3:30. Some laser tag, lots of things for the kiddos. Monkey Motion, mobile gaming experience, prison break experience, and you guys have a lot of live musical entertainment as well, right?
We do. There's tons of activities out in Charles Park. Fun for all ages. There's food vendors and games, and I saw some necklace making things, some of it edible, some of it not, so fun for all ages. And those are all in Charles Park. There's also activities down in Chautauqua Park today and tomorrow. Swap meet, show and shine, horseshoe tournament, and the prison break Beatrice. Next up, here comes Miss Homesteader 2019. Ashley Schnelly Hawks, sponsored by the YMCA. Ashley was announced over the air on KWBE on Friday morning. Ashley and her supporters raised over $13,500 for Blue Valley Behavioral Health Foundation of Gage County. The Blue Valley Behavioral Health Foundation is a nonprofit organization that provides financial support to Blue Valley Behavioral Health of Beatrice. The total amount raised by all candidates was $33,400. The funds raised by Mr. and Miss Homesteader participants will all be spent locally in Gage County to promote education and awareness of mental health and substance abuse-related issues. Thanks to all Gage County for your support. Following our Homesteader winner is the Blue Valley Behavioral Health Float. Also walking the float are the 3 Homesteader contest candidates, Brandy Shear, Josh Barnard, and Brian Cook. On behalf of the Blue Valley Behavioral Health Foundation, we would like to thank all of Gage County for continuing to support us.
Up next is the Beatrice Community Hospital and Health Center. BCH is turning gears to make ideas happen. Beatrice Community Hospital and Health Center has over 580 employees that keep the Beatrice gears turning, from delivering babies to caring for hospice patients. From emergency services care to rehab services, our vision is caring people, community, committed to caring for the people. You too can be a part of the Beatrice Community Hospital team. Check out our career openings at BeatriceCommunityHospital.com and Career Center tab. They're up here bribing the judges with free T-shirts.
Like everything else.
Up next is the Homestead House. Senior Lifestyle is proud to honor its heritage. Their dedicated and caring staff and professionals are highly motivated by its mission to enrich seniors' lives today and tomorrow. They understand your needs might change and are committed to ensuring that you, are a loved one, receive the services and care that they deserve.
Directly following them is our 4-H members, volunteers, families, and staff. Make ideas happen in clubs, at the fair, and in our community. Ideas happen in project work, learning life and character skills, and leadership. Please join us at the 2019 Gage County Fair and Expo coming up July 24th through the 28th right here in Beatrice, where memories never fade, and such a great fair every year.
And next we have Rick and Deb Saney in their original 1966 Plymouth Satellite convertible. It's a 318 engine in original gold color. The Saneys are the third owners of the car, which have been in the family since 1971. Riding with the top down is the best way to enjoy cruising in this car.
Behind them at Security First Insurance, they protect the ideas that you have when you purchase your first home, car, business, or farm. They may help the idea of restoring a collective car and how to insure it properly. At Security First Insurance, their goal is to provide insurance that suits your and your family and represents your ideas for your safety and financial protection.
Oh my goodness.
Next up is the friendly staff of Beatrice Health and Rehab. Make ideas happen every day. They pride themselves on giving all of the residents the high quality of care they deserve, which is probably why they are voted as Gage County's favorite nursing home, place to work, and play bingo. Did we mention they also employ Gage County's favorite boss and nurse?
Up next is World Lawn and Encore. Quality, ingenuity, and affordability. These are just a few of the words that come to mind when you consider purchasing a mower. That's why World Lawn and Encore Power Equipment is dedicated to bringing our customers just that. Whether you're a landscaper, commercial cutter, or just a homeowner, the World Lawn and Encore lines have something to offer. Manufactured by a proud workforce right here in Beatrice, World Lawn and Encore is committed to bringing you powerful machines at a price you can afford.
And oh, the places you'll go, grow, and imagine with books. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Mother to Mother Ministry and Burwood Books invites you to explore and imagine, dream and plan. Oh, the places you'll go. Mother to Mother Networks, women in friendship, support, and encouragement through life's challenges. Located in Burwood Books at 609 Court. Join them for story time every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Making ideas happen since 1987.
Very Dr. Seuss themed float there.
No, I think we're all right.
You're going to get louder in a second.
It's class reunion time. This is the class of 1989. Their float represents their 30-year class reunion with a get-together golf tournament. Class colors were black and white. Class song was Friends. Class motto was Live Today, Dream for Tomorrow, Learn from Yesterday.
Next up is Blue Rivers Area Agency on Aging Public Transit. Blue Rivers Public Transit is here for you. Let them take you to where you want to go in town or in Lincoln. Need to catch a flight? Call them 402-223-1376.
Following them is What is Men's Connection? Giving men opportunities to have fun and save others. Men coming together with their son to enjoy camping, fishing, hunting, golf, and car shows. Also helping widows, single moms, and the elderly with small repairs and other needs when possible. They meet the second Tuesday of the month at 6 p.m. in Family and Friends Event Center.
Careful, Ryan. Look to the Sunriser Farmers Cooperative for a full line of products and services. Visit them at any of their 6 locations here in Beatrice for fuels, feed, grain, lubricants, or tires. The Farmers Co-op is investing in its own owner's success. Thank you for your business. and they wish all of you a great time at Homestead Days.
After that, Laissez-le-Bon to Montmorille, bringing Mardi Gras to Nebraska. The Thompsons and Browns hope this helps to let the good times roll during Homestead Days this year.
And then we have Holes Farm. It's in a 1960 530 John Deere driven by Preston Holes, and a 1942 LA John Deere driven by Darren Holes.
Are you ready for Rib Fest? Tonight, Main Street Beatrice hosts the annual family-friendly Rib Fest event located at Security First Bank parking lot. Rib Fest is open to all from 5 to midnight. Enjoy the barbecue, the beer garden, live bands, kids zone, Optimus cornhole tournament going on. Don't forget Ford Drive for your community event. All you got to do is take a free Ford Lincoln test drive between 11 and 7 today, and they'll donate some money. U.S. Bank parking lot. Take the wheel to help the cause. Gain free admission into Reb Fest and support your community by taking that test drive.
And followed by them is the Beatrice Special Olympics. Beatrice Special Olympics has over 85 athletes locally. They offer year-round sport activities such as bowling, basketball, swimming, track, soccer, softball, bocce, and flag football. In May, at Summer Games, 52 athletes competed in either swimming or track and field, some in both sports. Athletes brought home 41 gold, 31 silver, and 19 bronze medals.
Wow.
We appreciate all the community support. At the oath, let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in my attempt.
This one?
I didn't see that.
I didn't either. I gave him a 3 anyway. They might.
Well, where is
Okay,
Check out this. The Condors Drum Corps from Omaha, Nebraska, nonprofit community organization consisting of youth age 8 to 21 years old. They've been an eye-turner for 54 years. They travel and perform throughout Nebraska, Iowa, and Kansas. Enjoy.
Follow that, Cammie. Thank you for voting Cammie Sadoff State Farm Insurance for favorite insurance agent and agency for over 9 years in a row.
Following them, Mead Lumber, providing the tools to make your ideas happen. Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned company that is constantly growing and expanding to meet the needs of our customers. We are committed to providing quality and sustainable building materials, a strong product mix and selections, competitive pricing, and outstanding service. Come in and see us for all your building, remodeling, and rental needs, and make your ideas happen.
And then we have tractors owned by Delwyn and Elaine Sugden, a 1951 M Farmall tractor, a 1953 Super M tractor, and a 1945 Farmall M tractor.
Hi, Stevie.
Coming after that to the Old Easy Car Group, Gail and Nancy Hanshaw with a 1931 Model A two-door. Les and Lois Little, 1929 Model A Roadster. Gary and Margie Higgins, a 1931 Model A pickup. Lynn Jones with a 1929 Model A coupe. And Dale and Arlene Meyer with a 1930 Model A coupe.
Next up, we have Sanitary Garbage and Recycling Center. They're proud to keep Beatrice clean for the past 44 years. Please call them for all your garbage and recycling needs.
And they now offer curbside recycling as well.
We got a good mess starting here, so they can start with what's right out in front of us. Maybe they can get the stuff off the power lines, too.
Coming up next, hit a home run with First State Bank and Insurance. First State is a part of your community with 17 branches in southeast Nebraska. You can stop by and meet with any of their First State team. They'd be happy to talk to you. Or check us out at www.fsb.bank.
Thank you. Next is the Beatrice Movie Theater. Making ideas happen at the Beatrice Movie Theater. Come check out the new seating in Cinema 1.
Have you been there yet?
I haven't been
For
in
the
the
new
new.
seating?
I haven't been in the
Oh,
new
it is
seats,
great.
but we've been several times.
Smile, wave, and spread joy and repeat. That's Sam's mission. Follow Sam the Waver on social media. Help him spread the word that kindness matters.
I think everyone's seen Sam out on Highway 77 or 6th Street, and it's cool to see him walking here with us today because he does brighten a lot of folks' day every day. Next is Building Tech. It's your local Keko Building Systems and metal building contractor with over 23 years of experience. Whether your project is commercial, agricultural, industrial, they can help with all of your building and concrete needs. They also refurbish that old uninsulated wood or steel building with one of their insulation packages. For your next metal building or concrete project, call the specialist at 228-3121 and let them turn your dreams into reality today.
Yeah, those Seco buildings, they are built to last. Do a great job there at Building Tech. Up next, the 1954 Chevy two-door. Dennis Kuntz driving his newly restored 1954. Just returned to the streets in May. Owned by the Kuntz family for over 40 years.
Next is Connor Dewis with Financial Associate with Thrivent Financial. Whether you're starting a family, nearing retirement, or passing money on to people in a place you love, these moments in life can be difficult to manage alone. Helping people be wise with money is at the core of what they do at Thrivent Financial. Whether you're in life, wherever you are in life, make your financial ideas happen.
Following that, a 1966 Ford Mustang, driven by Chance and Cash Bergen in memory of Cole Bergen. And that sound you're hearing is some little giggles coming down the street. The first 5 years of a child's life are the most critical for a child's growth. At Little's Giggles Daycare, they make ideas happen every day with their creativity, imagination, and the class that leads us on the right track in life. Little Giggles Daycare.
Next is Deer Creek Sodbusters, Bob and Denise Wolf in the 1951 Chevy Coupe representing Deer Creek Sodbusters. Join the Sodbusters for their 37th annual Antique Machinery Show. See history come alive. Sunday, August 11th, 4.5 miles south of Sterling, Nebraska.
Up next, Mason T's Rail Float, Gage County's favorite bar and bartender for 2019. Come see them for lunch every Monday through Friday. Their annual poker run and mud wrestling coming up Saturday, July 20th. And they got a band tonight.
Following them is Premier Power Mower and Power Sports at 222 Court Street, Beatrice. They sell Grasshopper, Big Dog, and Bobcat mowers. Service and carry parts for all brands as well. Also work on all rider mowers of different makes, doing ATV and motorcycle repairs. Financing available on new mowers. Ooh, I want that.
Look at that. That deck folds up. You can easily wash it out after you're done mowing. Sharpen those braids up. Next, Kinetic by Windstream. Kinetic by Windstream is proud to sponsor the 2019 Homestead Days. Keep your home connected with Kinetic Internet. The Internet provides the speed you need to power all your devices. Sign up for Kinetic Internet at your local retail store and receive up to $100 credit. But hurry, this offer ends July 4th.
And now we have community players. Makes ideas happen on stage. The kids of Stars of Summer are marching in costume to show that community players makes ideas happen every day. Special to have a live theater here in town.
It is, and if you haven't ever been there, go. It is something to see. Haven't seen a bad show yet there. Beltone Audiology Center is next. Beltone would like to thank you for voting us Best of Gage County in 2019. Beltone is located at 722 East Court Street. They've been serving Beatrice and the surrounding area for over 18 years. Please call them for free hearing evaluations. Well, something's full, I think.
Oh, man. So the Blue Springs Celebration, car show, tractor show, pie and ice cream from the Methodist Church. Vans Barbecue, bounce houses for kids, Rev Johnson Cabin, and Guy Chamberlain Monument. The Blue Springs Celebration. August 18th.
Up next, Uncle Matt's Guns. Matt and his family would like to thank you for voting Uncle Matt's Guns, Gage County's favorite gun shop again this year. Matt is wishing all area sports teams the best of luck in the 2019-2020 season.
And now is the Blue River 4-H Club, making things happen. Look at all the potential those kids have. Check out the Gage County Fair to see what they made happen this year.
Definitely go to the Gage County Fair every year and check out all the hard work that they do, because they put year-long work into what they do. So stop by, see what they have made, the animals they have raised and taken care of. Up next is Dempsters. Dempsters LLC has been making ideas happen in the city of Beatrice for more than 140 years. Manufacturing, engineering, and field experience goes into the making of Dempsters products. Dempsters LLC is currently manufacturing agricultural dry fertilizer spreaders and alley cat recycling trailers. Dempsters offers ongoing support and services that are continually being improved and expanded on. You can count on them to provide the best solutions, service, parts, and financing in the industry.
Next is Cost Cutters Family Hair Salon, located inside Walmart. Serving Beatrice for 19 years, offering a variety of professional styling products, haircuts, coloring, perming styles, and waxing services. Military discount haircuts daily. $12 haircut Tuesdays and $8 waxing Wednesdays. Open 7 days a week. Discounts for the judges.
Up next is Beatrice Concrete. This is truck number 334. It's driven by Tyler Ellis.
The Nebraska National American Miss is a program based on the foundational principle of fostering positive self-image by enhancing natural beauty within. The NAM is a program designed for today's girls, celebrating America's greatness and the individuality of American girls. They want every girl to realize that she truly can take a hold of her dreams and make them real. Your reigning Nebraska queens are Elle Vale, Miss Nebraska Princess, Emmy James, Miss Nebraska Preteen, and Hannah Cost, Miss Nebraska Junior Teen.
Following them, U.S. Cellular welcomes you to stop by and chat with Josh, Brooke, or Travis, or Emily to check out the latest phones and special discount offers. They offer free accounts analysis to make sure your family has the best plan possible for your needs.
A tape. Don't date yourselves too much, guys. This is a class of 1974. Here comes the BHS class. They're holding their 45th class reunion this weekend.
Here's a nice looking car coming down, a 1957 Ford retractable hardtop, driven by Jack Klippenstein.
Next up is Skyline Construction Incorporated. Roofing and restoration has been locally owned and operated since 1982. Skyline specializes in roofing, commercial and residential, concrete, and storm damage restoration. Salvation Army, Country Cook and Cafe, St. John's Lutheran Church, Security First Bank, Curl Up and Die, and Beatrice Fire and Protection were completed this past year. With hundreds of residential roofs completed in the area, there is no job too big or small for Skyline. Call them for a free roof inspection today.
And also controlling a drone there if you're watching on News Channel Nebraska TV right now. Up next, J-Tech Construction, the official exterior experts of the Huskers. Free estimates on windows, doors, sidings, and roofing. Call J-Tech Construction today. Walker, it looks like this next one has been through a couple years of farming, right?
Yeah, all original 1942 Chevy grain truck. Where do you put the sides on that thing? How do you get grain in there?
Blue Valley Door is next. They serve in Beatrice and the surrounding area with all your agricultural, commercial, residential door and gutter needs since 1990. Employee owned and operated with over 20 employees and combined knowledge of 206 years. Ken and Blue Valley Door wants to wish you a happy and safe, fun summer.
Next is the Beatrice Speedway Women for Racing. Women for Racing supports the drivers, officials, fans, and community. Every week they donate to a different charity from their 50-50 raffle. They put on the car show, kids night, and other special events, and the drivers racing banquet. Come out and support your local dirt track.
Showing off several cars here today. Got Kyle Mackey's number 25 yellow car here. Once again, after the parade, a lot of things coming up later on. Charles Park activities include Arts in the Park from 12:30 to 3:30, laser tag, monkey motion, mobile gaming experience, prison break Beatrice, which is kind of like an escape room, I'm told, live musical entertainment, sidewalk chalk design contest, and so much more. Plus, they'll have an outdoor movie in the park later, Space Jam, showing at 9 o'clock tonight. Chautauqua Park activities include swap meet Saturday and Sunday, show and shine on Saturday, horseshoe tournament Saturday, the prison break going on again, and the classic street rod car show Sunday in Chautauqua Park. Check out all the activities online at homesteaddays.com.
And that wraps up the Beatrice Speedway Women for Racing. I'm sure they probably drive a little faster than that than they are down Court Street. Our final float today is the 3Gs 4-H Club and Saddle Club. They're long-standing community figures. They have our queen, Amaya Beach, and flag bearer, Lindsay Lancaster. Come and see them at the Gage County Fair.
You can always tell when it's the end of the parade when the horses go through, right?
That is true. I wonder why they do that.
Yeah. For those of you that came out today, thank you so much for joining us here at the Homestead Days Parade. Also, for those of you watching on TV on News Channel Nebraska, brought to you by Beatrice Chamber, Pinnacle Bank, the Kensington Ashley Home Store, Lillian Fritsch Insurance, broadcasting statewide today over News Channel Nebraska. And if you haven't ever been to Nebraska or Beatrice, Nebraska in the Homestead Days, I encourage you to make a trip here next year for Homestead Days. And this concludes our broadcast of the Homestead Days Parade on News Channel Nebraska. For Walker Zulkowski, I'm Trevor Steinmeier, News Channel Nebraska.